One of these rocks is really shiny. You got a 90. Item. Shiny rock. Now. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. One vitamin, one medicine. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Gent. Another snake? I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna have to need every trick in the book like this one. Just kiss the snake on the nose. Ow! That would be nice. Ow. Oof. I wanted to be cool and finish him off with a little bit of a sword swing. You wake up in a heap next to the snake. You feel a lump underneath you and realize you're lying on top of a stick of dynamite. Speak softly and carry a loud stick. Combat items like this one can really give you an edge in combat. When you fight that snake again, try tossing this at it. Now this time I'll just not be stupid and I'll shoot it. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yeah, point. This horse is gone snake crazy, or maybe it's some kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright. Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes or pat his nose. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly around its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now. That's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders. I'm glad I'm not made of spiders. That would be a horrifying existence. I'll feed him the oats. You hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny-argle. Hopefully he's heading home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Ooh. I got another mug. The goblin shouts, "I'm Gary!" He's probably got a vault with a bunch of clones of himself. Gary! Hi, hello. Hello, I'm Gary. Who are you? Hello, I'm Gent. Hello, Gent. Good to meet you. What you doing down here? Oh, you know, just looking around. Oh, hey, Gary likes to looking too. Gary now looking for a way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck, though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away, and far up for popping, and the new Gary, everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Gent go far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, I'll think about it. Howdy, I'll take this soap for a lock. Braid, you really don't think that his name is actually Braid. Takes your soap and hands you a lock. Howdy, you managed to scare up a lock from a cell? Here you go. That'll do nicely. He puts the lock on the cell door and accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Heck fire. Don't supposed to know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? You definitely picked the lock. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. Don't lock yourself in. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever needs any more criminals, they had better watch out. There's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Boring Springs. Replica sheriff badge. It's a plastic facsimile of a sheriff's badge. He usually just gives them out to children who tour the jail. Thanks, Sheriff. You Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw graves at the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. She scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole dang thing happen and couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said there was cows. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that we used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast I don't even have time to get my rifle out and gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. And I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. What'll you do now? Head west, suppose. Nothing keeping me here, no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was my ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where's it at? Left at the ranch like a dang fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Oof. Crap. You got a perk, mostly scab. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Cochrane Ranch, established 1891. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Susie's ranch house is burned to the ground. If I know anything, I know that there should be a treasure of some sort in here. This outhouse is the only thing still standing. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. I'll go through it anyway. This shadow over here scared me for a second. I thought it was something running up towards me. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Varmint skinning knife. These pies, they weren't safe. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Alright, let's deal with it. Here. Hey. Oh shoot, you take it. Get out here. You defeated the nasty cow skull, floating in a cloud of flame. You got an item, Susie's rifle. It's an old rifle, but it has obviously been well cared for. 6 little notches carved into the stock. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Gent. Thanks, Jimp. Jimp? Thanks, Gent. Can't rightly say what this means to me. Well enough wallow in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you to head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation I ain't losing my dang mind. But how is that even possible? It is impossible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patience. Patience. Oh, ouch. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it. But well, it happens. What doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. You have any idea what's causing these resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Gosh dang airplane references. Anyway, what I heard is there's a fella out west that's causing a necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's been sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the bean slingers use? I ain't never heard of any bean slinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one heck of a can of beans. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Heck! No way I'm taking a risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. About that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try to put a stop to him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You ain't that old, and if I were gonna pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning red. That beat doing nothing, anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring no more. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expects me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Don't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the heck? Let's give it a shot. I don't know how you spied her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending her back to my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Just browsing. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. You behold a pale horse. Like, absurdly pale. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one you interested in? Spooky sounds fun. I am crazy, but that might be a little too much crazy in the same group. But, honestly, I think the little introverted one tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. Great choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, well, she's real quiet and she likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look at how she's trying to hide behind that other horse there. She seems pretty smart. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Keys. Where to put keys in horse? Help. Let's go with Styx. Like the river Styx, and also the goddess that it was named after. Alright then, Sticks the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse is a purchase is a complimentary map. Southeast-west map. Southeast-west map. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all types of things. For instance, gold dang machines, can't trust 'em no more than dag and nabbed rattlesnake. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices a shiny rock you're carrying, his wild eyes light up. That's a mighty shiny rock you got there, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. That ain't not worth none enough for my shiny rock. Nah, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. Suit yourself. I'll take the old silver nugget off your hands. If you like, I'll give you 81 meat for it. Okay, it's a deal. Fine and dandy. You ain't seen like someone got much meat for used for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Okay, Pete, here you go. Pleasure doing business with you. Listen, kid, all the stuff I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of Ore Hill if you know what's good for you. Her stuff down to 40th level ain't worth messing with for a fella who wants to keep his eyes if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Found more mugs. 40th level, you say? A wave of nausea hits you from the slide that had lit off the chest. Inside there's a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth that look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Put it on? You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me, I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It'll almost be as though your life is a game, and that game's difficulty level is greatly increased if you catch my meaning. You also get a sense that your extremely shy horse will not be willing to travel with you if you're wearing that hat. You'll need to swap for another at the hospital before you can use Boring Springs. Well, I don't want this, and I want to keep my horse. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? I am. Alrighty then. You're probably horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Someone to share the trail with. Someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who will you take with you? I like Crazy Pete, he's funny. I like Gary the Goblin, he's funny. Susie and Alice are the ones I'm most likely going to take with me because I kind of promised them things, but I think Susie can go out on her own. Doc Alice is the only one who needs someone to go along with. Doc Alice, you're coming with me. You consult the southeast-west map that the hostler gave you. It only lists 2 things: the town of Dirtwater and Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater.